Hey everybody, it's Jesse Daley. Welcome back to Daily Planet. Thank you very much for being here. It's great to virtually see all of you out there. My friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to quickly talk to you a little bit about something I've been thinking a lot about, and that is our future selves and why it is so important to make commitments today and follow through with steps, even if they are small steps, toward achieving our goals and our dreams. You know, every single choice that you're making today is shaping the person that you're becoming tomorrow. And that is true at every stage and every age of life. In my own experience, I think back regularly about when I started my career, my pursuit of the acting profession. I was like 21, no idea what I was doing, and I made a commitment that I wanted to work in the entertainment industry, and every small step that I made led me to Hollywood, and I had an amazing time. And no, I haven't landed an unbelievably amazing series regular role yet, but the people that I've met, the experiences that I've had, the roles that I have been fortunate enough to book, and honestly just the experience of following through with a dream is so worth it that I can't even tell you how amazing that makes me feel. But I started to think about how in every area of life, you have the goals that you're setting and the goals that you're either working toward or not working toward. It all starts with making a commitment to yourself and to your goal and your ultimate dream. So the thing about this is that what you may not think about, I know I don't always, is that it's the small steps that add up. For example, like you may wake up and think, I don't really feel like going for that jog today, or I don't feel like going to that acting class today, or for now in my life, working in the fields of weather, I don't really feel like, doing too much analysis of what's happening in the, atmosphere, as an example, right? Well, every small step that you take or you don't take is going to affect your future self. So I want you to also give yourself some credit. You're a human being, I'm assuming, but that means that there are going to be distractions. Like in Hollywood, there were distractions everywhere, and I had the best time partying it up and living it up, and no, I was not always in an acting class, but that was part of what made it awesome. And for your goal, for example, you may not always be in the gym, but if your goal is to get healthy, if you commit to every day doing even one small thing, then you should give yourself credit for that. Speaking of distractions, there are tons of them all the time. Look at what's happening with like the news in America now, and like just all over the world. There's so many things to like distract us, geopolitical stuff, social media. And I think it's good to have a balance, to understand, to not avoid things, but also keep in mind what's in your control and what you can control for your life. And that may mean taking a simple small step today that, even if it's a small step, is inevitably going to help to shape your future and get you closer to your goal. In my previous video, I talked about creating a vision board, and I'll link that below. Vision boards, my friends, help us. I don't believe that they're magical. I do believe that they help us to focus and motivate us to focus on the ultimate goal, whatever that may be, and then work backwards toward your goal. So you can start by taking small steps and large leaps, and also allowing yourself to understand, hey, I'm a human, like I slip up sometimes. Maybe I don't go to the gym. Maybe I'm gonna go to the club instead of the class. You're not a bad person for having some fun. Have some fun, but don't lose sight that every decision that you're making and every choice that you decide to work on, for example, even for your mental health, speaking to a therapist, or your physical health, obviously going to the gym, or you just meditating, everything that you're working toward is shaping who you are becoming. I just want to remind you of that, because in my life, I have been so fortunate to, this channel is a perfect example. Like, I've connected with so many of you over like years, and it all started with a commitment of filming some videos, So, and by the way, it should never stop. Like this, you should always have little goals. Like I'm still working in acting stuff. I still have agents. I still really want to continue that passion. Singing is another one. I know I have a few followers who have always said, You make an album. It's on the list. You know, have a list, have a vision board. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let the distractions of the world overtake what is within your control. I understand there is distractions, and there's a, you know, I think there can be a balance. You know, I know I read the news a lot. I know I'm on social media and stuff, and it can be distracting. But also then focus in on what you can control today. Even if that step is small, it's going to help to shape your future. Your future self will thank you in the future. So, my friends, I hope you're doing well. If you would please hit that subscribe button. I do intend to continue to build this channel slowly but surely, one step at a time. It's all we can do, one day at a time. Lots of love to everybody, and I will talk to you soon.